We are back. We are live and continuing Halo Campaign Evolved. And the go live notification as well as the posts is not lying. Last time we have reached 343 Guilty Spark, the very first level with the Flood. May God help us all. Let's see. And as we have learned, if I click resume, it's going to skip the cutscenes. We do not want to skip the cutscenes, because I actually do want to see them. And turn on acrophobia, just in case of any sort of collectibles that requires like grenade jumping or anything out of reach. I also apologize for the slight delay in actually going live since the post on my socials. Did not realize I was going to have some slight technical difficulties.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Ooh. SMGs. SMGs, huh? I don't know if the SMG would actually be effective against the Flood here. But let's take it just in case. And already I am liking this compared to Combat Evolved Anniversary. It's dark, it's atmospheric, it's swampy. Compared to Combat Evolved Anniversary where it was really, really bright. When this is supposed to feel very oppressive. Like something's not right. Like this is clearly... Oh, they threw in some enemies here. And even the dropship says this is not Covenant. The message. Go past the destroyed Pelican and spot the Covenant dropship that's crashed into a huge tree. Well, I'd say that's crashed into a huge tree. I did find kind of stupid, admittedly, that that the flashlight in Combat Evolved had like a cooldown. From in front of the tree, turn back on yourself, go up the hill to the right. So from here, go up here, I guess. At the top, go forward a little until there are some tree roots to your right. Climb up the small tree. Climb up the small hill here. Large tree on your right. Aha, here it is. The Fog Skull. Which, if I recall correctly... Ow! Okay. I will admit, finding Covenant here, this could just be because it's heroic difficulty, but finding Covenant here is an interesting choice. I feel as though it would have been better had you not actually encounter Covenant until you were inside the structure that you were supposed to go into. Oh. This is an interesting way to get a collectible, especially a skull. But I immediately know what they're talking about. Yeah, something spooked him. I wonder what. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill you all after all. There. And... yeah. That's a lot of blood. At this point, I'm pretty much kind of used to, like, the 343, I guess, era aesthetic for the Forerunners. But I really do still kind of like the Bungie design more. This looks way too new, way too shiny, too maintained. While the Bungie designs looked more ancient. Mysterious. I really hope Plasma is effective against the Flood like they are in the other games, especially Halo, especially for Combat Evolved. Like, if you didn't have a shotgun, then using a plasma rifle or even a plasma pistol was good enough and just as effective. I see him. Yeah, the way they were facing, they were not prepared for someone coming in. They were prepared for something coming out. Normally, even with an assault rifle, I generally get them to flinch fairly easily. I'm either just that rusty, or this assault rifle does not behave the way I'm thinking it does. SMGs. Too bad dual wielding is still not a thing. Hasn't been a thing since Halo 3, I think. Yeah, because I don't think ODST had dual wielding. Despite the fact it was running off of the same engine as Halo 3. Like, so far, aside from a lot more Covenant, this definitely fits that horror vibe the original went with. But I do feel as though that there should be less and less Covenant. Oh, you can actually come in here. The Kneelers, plasma pistols, plasma rifle. Kneelers with a bunch of ammo. I'm pretty sure Kneelers are also very effective against the Flood, traditionally speaking, anyway.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah!
Wait, does he actually hurt you?
You freaks! I won't be like you. I'll die first. They won't get me. Find your own.
Okay, yep.
The monsters are everywhere.
Yes. He's just an extremely bad shot.
Play dead. They took the live ones. Oh God, I can still hear them. Monsters. Ah! 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 Ah!
But he doesn't directly aim for you, though.
Sarge, Mendoza, Massetti. Oh God, the things took them away, away, away. They went away. They're gone. Get it? Gone. Oh God. Oh God, I don't want to be like them. Please, please no, please no.
So, according to the guide, to get the skull, you have to kill him. That's just wrong. Quite fitting considering that we had to kill an ally that clearly was deranged. Okay, the next collectible is the terminal. Ah. We have to encounter the new enemy first. A lot of dead Covenant. A lot of dead Covenant. I'm honestly kind of glad for the waypoints in this one, because this is one of those levels to where it's very easy to get lost. Yeah, and that's where the kneelers are. I'm also trying to keep an eye out for a... Oh. Please tell me there's a shotgun. I would very much like a shotgun. There is no shotgun. Oh, interesting. He actually has to try and pry it open. Rather than it just opening on its own. It actually got jammed. Oh, even there's a lot of Covenant bodies in the cutscene rather than the typical humans. Okay, in terms of presentation and feel and atmosphere, I'm already loving this more than Combat Evolved. This is what I imagine this would be like. Like this scenario would be like in Combat Evolved.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you, grunts, what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me. Yeah, better it than us.
You ask real nice next time you see him, Bassetti. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us.
I feel as though he should put more sarcasm into that.
Go, go, go!
And so what if the music's like old? Nothing beats the classics.
Take a look, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up. Okay, let's move.
This really does actually feel like something out of Aliens. Just, you know, Halo.
Wait here for the captain and his squad. Then get your ass inside.
Sir,
Right, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it.
Oh, they moved the discovery of the body. Or they just took that scene out entirely. Because they're supposed to find the... like, ripped open Covenant elite body first, then discover the
Better have a
door.
look at this, Sarge.
What you got?
Covenant. Lots of them. Except they're all dead.
Show me.
Which is
Oh yeah, they
weird,
moved
right?
into the same room as,
Look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol.
Oh, he's actually wearing armor this time.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met. got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something. What the?
Captain, Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
You got contact. Blast them. But they're not coming. They're just staring through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge, listen.
What is that? Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
Everywhere. I don't... Above you! There! Get out!
Let him have it!
Get out! Get it out! Hold still! Hold still!
God damn it, chickens! Fire your weapon! Sergeant, we're surrounded.
Sweet mother. There are too many, Sarge!
Don't even think about it, Marine!
How is it local?
Get back here, Marine! That's an order! Jenkins! Behind you!
Unfortunately, I don't think any of them were packing shotguns. SMG, assault rifle, pistol. That makes sense. Here they come! Okay, assault rifle works too. Oh, yep, and they... And they definitely reanimate corpses. They definitely reanimate corpses in this one. So let's see. Guides you through a door to your right. It's in between two symbols on the wall, and Covenant initially come out of it when you get close. I'm gonna let them fight. Nope. Nope. Destroy the body. Never leave a trace. And the plasma rifle's out. Not sure where you came from. Break. There we go. You're stuck in the wall, so you should be no threat. Yeah, you're stuck in the wall. Going forward here, turn right, and go around the other side to find the terminal. Okay, that's... Ow! Okay. Melee does not work at breaking them apart like in Halo 3. Okay, so go through the door and on your left will be some dead human soldiers. Shotgun, yes! Whew, and it carries 10 rounds. I was expecting it to carry closer to 6. Instead of going forward, turn right, go around the other side to find the terminal. Needler. Tangent 2. Go behind the structure in front of you. Okay, so I think this one I have to be fast. Ooh, we're getting the flood fog now and a lot of blood. And the shotgun is still as effective against them as ever. Come here, you. Hey, overshield. Oh. Oh, I like that.
Eat it! Got one! Supply!
Oh, there are even humans still fighting here. But they get overwhelmed by the flood as per usual. I wonder, can I pop these? No? But no, I definitely like this. This is something they didn't really do in Combat Evolved, where they actually show, like, biomass. Showing that the flood is starting to spread. Like it's in its early stages of infection. Hoo! Yeah. Another thing I noticed is that it's really easy for the enemy to just kind of lose you. Hey, plasma rifle. I think I'll stick with assault rifle though. Normally I would use a plasma rifle, but... well, plasma rifle is kind of shown to not be as effective. Okay, I also do like the touch of these little alcove for the flood to just kind of jump you. Really does add to the horror. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so nice. I will say, despite some of the issues and some of the voice direction. Wow, really? This game is really pretty. Let me go back up and see if that plasma rifle has a bigger charge. Oh, that lag. Oh, that was a lag spike and a half. And even the textures even got fuzzy there. Holy hell, Jesus, that is not a good look. Ah, damn it. I think there's some flood stuck in the walls. Some infection forms stuck in the walls. Damn it. Okay, now this is starting to go low. Go. Oh, same. Yeah, blood stuck in the walls. I think that's always been, well, not so much in the Bungie games, but I think this was an issue in Combat Evolved, if I remember right, where sometimes these little infection forms will get stuck inside the walls. Like, they're just very easily, they just easily clip through when they shouldn't be able to. I'm also trying to keep an eye out for one particular setup. Because at some point in this level... Ah, yes, here we go. Okay, so they slightly moved it because they changed the layout, but... They actually... This is a bit of environmental storytelling. This is honestly showing that... Covenant and humans actually did encounter each other here, and instead of trying to shoot each other, they determined that trying to work together and getting out alive was the best chance they both had for survival. And as you can see, it didn't exactly turn out. It didn't work out. The flood got them in the end. But for that little bit, Covenants and humans were fighting side by side against a much more greater threat. Let's back off. I am also aware that the flood tanks are in this game. And that the energy sword does not one-shot them like it does in, like it does in Halo 3.
What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We got to get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Here's Guilty Spark.
You piece of crap!
Oh.
That's my ass, pal.
Going hard!
Hey, I can do this all day, boys. You want it? You want it?
You lousy bastard!
Oh, boy.
What the? Kill it! Kill it!
Yeah, just like that. All tangos neutralized.
They're tough on the
Area secure.
covering fire!
Wait, this allows me to actually get behind it. Okay, where is it? Because if I recall correctly, this is more or less just being on a timer. At least in Combat Evolved, I think it was. Look for a glowing plant. It's the same kind you've been encountering throughout the whole mission. Using this as your guide, jump behind the tree it's next to, and you should find a tree branch that's toppled over. Walk across the tree branch, and the skull will be to your left on the other side. Jump behind the tree it's next to. Here it is. They come back. Not sure what that skull does. Let me double check this. Save and exit for now. Campaign, new game. Sure. And does it stay? Yes, they come back. Flood combat forms reanimated by infection forms are much more dangerous. Okay, so I think I only have to collect them once, and it doesn't matter if I die. Which is good. That means I just have to survive. So far, I haven't seen the flood actually infect living enemies. Damn it. Oh, hey, Sentinel Beam. And the Sentinel Beam makes very quick work of the flood. Oh, and it even shows that they actually turn to ash. Yeah, you have to survive. So this is not a time-based one. This is you need to survive multiple waves. Okay, so even when turned to ash, that doesn't matter. Damn it. They'll still reanimate it. Yeah, I think I screwed myself from getting this by getting the skull. You're going for a body. Okay, yeah, Kneeler is very effective against the Flood in this game.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
Oh boy, time for the library. The worst level in Combat Evolved. I wonder how they changed it.
If the flood escapes this halo, it will of course consume all viable hosts in this galaxy. Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak, for study. It seems that decision may have been an error. I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation are responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. We are near the index chamber. Follow me.
Interesting. He doesn't teleport you directly into the library, teleports you outside it to have the conversation, then teleports you inside it. And I don't get to keep my guns. Well, let's hope I find another shotgun. The library. Oh boy, the library. Worst level in Combat Evolved. Wonder how they changed it to make this a bit different. To make it through, you'll reach a tunnel overgrown with flood. On the other side, Guilty Spark will be joined by a series of flying sentinels. Agents at the flood. From where you first see them, turn around and jump up to the left ramp. The skull's on the top of the ramp in the middle.
This is naturally our first priority. We cannot activate the installation's failsafes without the index. We must make our way to the transit lift on the other side of this level. Despite the containment protocols. Containment failure. System integrity at... Oh, the audacity! You can see how the body has been transformed by the genetic restructuring of a flood infection. The small creatures carry spores that cause a host to mutate. The mutated host then
Whoo!
it is insidious, fast,
Okay, so far they completely changed the layout of the library. Though, let's be honest, the library really did need an overhaul.
Curious. A failsafe has been tripped on this portal. I must attend to it.
No, boy, which means holding the line. Ah!
This area must be sterilized before we can proceed.
Ah, damn it. It'd help if I had a shotgun.
Curious. A failsafe has been tripped on this portal. I must attend to it. Oh, my apologies. This area must be sterilized before we can proceed. Odd. This portal is blocked. Apologies. We will need to reroute. Follow me.
Gee, I wonder what it's blocked by.
But that's subroutine. Do not fret, Reclaimer. I shall return.
Okay, yeah, they added some biomass. They completely overhauled the layout. Okay. So far, I am liking this library a lot more than in the original.
Oh, you did survive. How delightful. These sentinels will supplement your combat system. But I suggest you
Okay, there's the Sentinels. Turn around and jump onto the left ramp. Oh, this one. I think. On top of the ramp in the middle. No. Which? I'm hearing it. Here it is. Tilt. Okay, we're gonna have to wait till the next checkpoint to get this one.
Block numbers continue to grow, Reclaimer. Full containment failure expected in 15 cycles. Pardon me. A plasma conduit reached in section 5524 has disrupted power to the preventive maintenance assembly. Repairs require my attention. I will return. We can't stop here, Reclaimer.
In this new area, go either left or right until you reach a locked door with where Guilty Spark is waiting next to. You'll have to defend the area from the locked door. Turn around and go to the top of one of the ramps nearby. There it is. Pop. Immediately after picking up, go through the door. Guilty Spark unlocks.
System integration is proceeding as expected. Please be patient. My task is more delicate than you can imagine.
Oh, thank God, Sentinels.
Their weapons to that, but only for a short time. Speed is of the essence. Please Please be patient. My task is more delicate than you can imagine. The Sentinels can use their weapons to banish the flood, only for a short time. Speed is of the essence. Concluding operations.
So he wants us to use this panel, instead we wanted to use this panel. I'm sure we're going to go through the tunnel in the back left corner to find the terminal.
I cannot tell you how delightful it is to have someone to talk to.
Ooh, and an overshield.
The other reclaimer. Unfortunately, his combat skin proved even less suitable than yours.
Oh, he actually mentions it. They moved him here. I don't remember in the novelization he was a Marine or an ODST. I want to say he was actually an ODST, but this suggests that he was a Marine. But Chief is actually the second person he brought into the library. This would be the first person. He actually got pretty far for a standard soldier. And since they don't have Chief speak outside of cutscenes in this game, he literally tells him to his body, "You must have been one badass son of a bitch." Which, let's be honest, that's a compliment. After the third elevator trip down in this mission. Mentions locating the final chamber. You'll step off the area taken over by the flood.
Perhaps you will have time to reacquaint yourself to them soon.
Ooh, that actually made me stop moving. And I wasn't loaded like I thought I was.
That evaluation subject should not be ambulatory. The LS station's integrity will require extensive recalibration.
Flood tank. And these things are tanky. I don't think they actually have the transformative capabilities in this one. So you don't have to deal with the crawlers or the turrets, which I think is a shame.
That evaluation subject should not be ambulatory. Sterilization field integrity will require extensive recalibration. A prime example of why containment discipline is paramount.
Because I feel as though that's kind of the part of the tank's identity. And I know in Halo 3 that the sword kind of one-shots him. I think he was going for the tank body.
Communications records from this ring's history reclaimer. I hope their contents are edifying. I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Yeah, like, one of the problems with the library is how monotonous it was. This does not feel monotonous at all. I'm still waiting for Rocket Blood, because I remember Rocket Blood being in this level. And, oh boy, they are up there with Jackal Snipers.
As per protocol, the illuminated markers will direct your progress. Follow diligently. Excellent.
Yeah, if I go down there, I'm basically gonna get swarmed. Starting to think the battle rifle and the needle rifle are in the prequel campaign, not in the main campaign.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem.
want to ride the elevator. Oh! Was that a rocket flood? Because I'm pretty sure the flood are not capable of throwing grenades. I think that's a rocket flood. Yep, that's a rocket flood.
The flood will spread from planet to planet, consuming all in its path.
Your ramp going down. Go down the ramp, then as soon as you go through the doorway, search the corner to your left. And the skull will be on the ground.
Did you miss me?
Actually, was that the second or third elevator? Yeah, that was a rocket flood. If you see a rocket flood, kill him first. Oh.
Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence. And their union. multiple vectors. Remember, these are times of close quarters tactical engagements. This room must have a complete record of
Ow!
4 inhabited worlds.
Damn it. You see a rocket blood, you kill it first. Those things will one-shot you if you don't. Oh wait, it put me all the way back here? Great. This'll do. No.
Security breach detected. Multiple vectors. Reclaimer, please optimize for close quarters tactical engagements. This room once held a complete record of 74 inhabited worlds.
Oh, was that a blood? Was that a carrier form that I missed? I don't really want to use the shotgun against these things. Do I have to fight that flood tank again? I don't think so, actually. I will admit the library is much more claustrophobic in this game. Okay, now I should switch this. Why did I do that? The flood carriers could be faster. I think I definitely prefer them running at you like in the Bungie games.
Oh, the parasite works quickly to degrade my containment options. Don't worry, I won't be far.
Well, of course it works quickly. It doesn't want you to fire Halo. Just because they survived it once does not mean they want to go through it again. Ah, damn it.
Oh, the parasite works quickly to degrade my containment options. Don't worry, I won't be far.
Alright, you damn parasite. You damn plague. Come at me. Restore the light bridge power. You can cheat with Acrophobia Skull, but I don't really want to. After all, Acrophobia is literally designed for... Or not designed. Like, the main reason why I have it on is to help me get, like, skulls and terminals that may require, like, a grenade jump or might just be out of reach, and just makes it easier with Acrophobia. What? Huh? Did I just fall through that? Did I seriously just fall through that? Oh, because it wasn't activated, but the... that's another bug. So far, it's nothing game-breaking. Gameplay-wise, this is still solid. So far, I am very much enjoying this.
The charm of this facility is lost on the less enlightened. Do you not agree?
That's probably where Flood is going to spawn. Take the elevator to the final chamber.
If this is the end, at least it will be an interesting one.
No, 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 no. We got cloaked Flood combat forms now. No, thank you. And with an energy sword, no less. Okay, this has got to be the third elevator then.
I will move ahead to ensure security safeguards are intact.
Honestly, this elevator reminds me of the elevators from Halo 2, so...
We must continue. This way, please.
No Flood? Seriously, like, no Flood coming to stop us? Well, alright then. So we want to go down the ramp instead of going left or right. Over shield. I'm gonna grab this. Restock on the SMG ammo if I can. Or not. Alright then. Assault rifle it is. Sentinel beam. There's the corner to your left, which is this one down here. Here it is. Famine. I was honestly worried about this one, because I honestly thought the flood was going to make that a lot harder, but it didn't.
Local sentinels are out of compliance and require my attention. I will return you soon.
Oh no, 2 tanks. With combat forms, fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, love that. Oh no! I got stuck on terrain. Damn it. You stop that. This is typical Flood Tactics playbook. Swarm them like nothing else. Doesn't help I get very easily stuck on terrain here. Again, I got stuck on terrain. Damn it. There were grenades here. Okay, good. The tanks are down. Okay, cutscene animation-wise, it's cool. But it's so jarring that it just transitions over like that.
I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry. Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. On that point, all the tests were conclusive. Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
Splendid, shall we? Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
12 hours. 12 hours I've been stuck in here, watching you cozy up to that thing while it sharpens the knife to slit our throats.
Hold on. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core that is absolutely unacceptable.
And yet...
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once.
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? How...
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough. The flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it. Halo doesn't kill Flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. You're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go, right now.
Last time you asked me if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here!
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
The way he talks, he does sound like humans are forerunners, which is what the original lore was before it got retconned. The original lore was that it was never straight up confirmed, but the original lore was that, okay, yeah, plasma chews through sentinels.
According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
But yeah, in the original lore before 343 retconned in Halo 4, it was never straight up confirmed, like actually revealed, but it was a very heavily hinted that Forerunners and humans were the same species, which I actually do prefer over Forerunners and humans being different species. I'm gonna let those two fight.
Under fire! Heretic!
Ah! I did not realize they threw a grenade. Whoops. Oh, the door didn't spawn in. Oh, that was a bad throw. Take advantage and fly it up towards the building you've just come from. Aim for the blue line in the center of the building. In front of the blue line is a platform with the skull on top of it. Or we can use acrophobia.
Heresy!
haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. Commandeer that Banshee. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Let's grab a Sentinel beam first. Because I really don't want to waste plasma rounds on Covenant if I can help it. Honestly, if they retcon anything, if they're planning to remake the entire series, if they retcon anything, I would rather have them retcon the fact that Forerunners and humans are completely different species. And just have them turn back to it being them being the same species. Maybe not necessarily revealed to be or confirmed to be the same species, but very heavily hinted at. Like what Bungie did.
Making sure the heresy is extinct.
Why did I walk over a plasma grenade?
Attack! Berserk! Fury! Focus and more!
Whew.
Alert. Pulse generator is still online. We need to neutralize all three. I recommend seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Oh, this is no longer a bottomless pit. A plasma pistol is nice and all, but I'd rather have a plasma rifle.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
Let's see, it says it's up here, yeah? Aim for the blue light at the center of the building. In front of the blue light is a platform with the skull on top of it. So I'm guessing that. Ooh. Ah, damn it. I was trying to save it. Might be easier to do this with acrophobia than the Banshee. But it also would be nice to know exactly where the skull is. There it is. Tough luck. And it immediately respawns the Banshee. Which is nice of it. Again, yes, I could do this with acrophobia. But again, the purpose of the acrophobia is to collect the skulls in the terminals. And unlike Combat Evolved, you can actually use the fuel rod.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. There should be 3 power conduits nearby. Focus your attention there.
Oh, interesting. Instead of walking into it, we're destroying power conduits. And, or walking into it and overloading it with our shields. We're destroying power conduits instead.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
Oh.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer.
85%. And that's just part of a rock. Okay. It's back over there. I believe this is actually the longest mission. Like what, this fully closes? Yep. Yeah, it does. I get far enough away from that door and it fully closes. It doesn't help that there's practically nowhere to go to take cover. Jesus. Oh. I think I'm just gonna let them fight.
Press the advantage. Taking cover.
Oh, did the Covenant actually win this one?
evades divine justice. Aha! Heretic revealed! Form.
Where did it go?
Focusing fire on me!
Oh, there's 2 blood tanks. Are they not programmed to come in here? Or did the flinch literally make him fall? Oh, the tanks are way more scary. In this game, unless it breaks like that. Oh, I don't have a lot of ammo left in this thing. Oh, sweet glorious shotgun shells. A zombie staple. If you're ever in a zombie apocalypse, well, you can always count on the trusty old shotgun. Carrier forms. Grab that. Replace this with a more filled, more recharged plasma rifle. Grenades. Not that the Flood ever uses them. I'm just gonna let them have their fun. Oh no, I am very much stuck. I am stuck on terrain.
Feel the prophet's wrath. My journey begins.
Warning, incoming flood.
I was hoping to sneak up on ya.
Enemy partner!
Anything in here? Nope. Nothing. Let's see.
Under fire! Heretics attack!
Jeez. Is there any end to these things? No. The answer is, of course, no, not really. There's never really an end to the flood. Oh no, that was Rocket Flood. That's why we don't like Rocket Flood around here. Oh, that pop in. That pop in is very noticeable. Okay, one's stuck on a clip face. Come on. There we go. I honestly wish that the pop was as violent to them as in Combat Evolved. No, honestly, I've been wishing for that for like since Halo 2, honestly. Since I played Halo 2, honestly. Because there's something satisfying about it. There's a shotgun. Oh, wait. Is this the elevator I'm thinking of? Yep. Where literally flood comes raining down on top of you. When you're in a room full of biomass, you know you're in flood territory. Oh, tanks. Three tanks? Are you kidding me?
Alert. Pulse generator is still online. We need to neutralize all three. I recommend seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point.
I know, Cortana.
Let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Wow, these things are taking this like a champ. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's a Banshee now? Okay, where exactly is this thing? Because I'm pretty sure it's around here. Amongst the flood growths. There it is. Black Eye. Around the side of the gorge and to the left. When you round the corner, there'll be two paths. The left has a Banshee and a turret. The right has Covenant and Flood fighting each other. No Covenant or Flood? Or even Sentinels? Oh, fuck me. Okay. I mean, this is the longest level in the game.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Honestly? If I can swipe that, that'd actually be really great. But... Oh no. This was gonna be a tricky one.
Let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Bro, there's like blood biomass everywhere. At this point, you might as well glass the damn thing. Oh. Yeah, this one's going to be a tricky one. I honestly don't have a plan here.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
Oh my god. I am so good at video games. Can't you tell?
Let's take care of the next pulse generator. Let's take care of the next pulse generator.
There it is. comes the Banshee. Oh, come on! Sucks that the grunt doesn't have a plasma pistol. That'd be nice. I could EMP the Banshee and hope to hijack it.
Okay, let's take care of the next person.
Yep, he's coming at me. Oh, and the Wraith now knows I'm here. Great. Fantastic. Love that. You got nothing useful. Let's take this for now. Here's the thing, I really don't want to waste rockets on shade turrets. Not when I can just do this. Oh. Let's go back and grab the shotgun. No one equipped with a plasma rifle. But alrighty then. I could take the Wraith, but that's really damaged. Actually, let's take a look what the Wraith head looks like. Driving a Wraith. In effectively a remake of Combat Evolved. That is surreal. Oh, interesting. So in the original, this wasn't blocked off. You were basically going backwards on, what was it, Assault in the Control Room? But now you're actually having to go around. That is neat. That is really neat.
Alert. Pulse generator is still online. We need to
Yeah, I know,
neutralize
Cortana.
all three. I recommend seizing a Banshee and flying to the nav point on your display.
Jackal snipers. And that's why we hate Jackal snipers. Please don't send me back too far, please. Okay, it brought me back here. I thought I heard a Wraith. I could take the beam rifle. But I want to see what's... Ah! Blood. Some plasma grenades. A warthog. Frag grenades. Rocket ammo. Assault rifle, pistol. General UNSC ammo. plasma pistols. Here's the under end of that. I'm surprised there's not a skull here. I'm going to be honest. Okay, no way to switch. For some reason, I thought that they put that in, because I think Halo 5 had that, where you can just swap positions in whatever vehicle you're in if it has more than one position. Okay. Yeah, I'm also doing that for this because there was an elite back here. I want to see... Wait. There was definitely an elite back here. Did it despawn already? It looks like the body's despawned. Looks like the weapons despawned too. Can I actually take this? Oh, I can. Hunters and flood tanks. Yeah, I am avoiding that place. Take the left path to get the Banshee. Fly to the top of the building directly in front of you and interact with the panel there to open a door. It sends me all the way back here? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You know what? What the hell? Are the beam rifles nerfed? Oh no. Beam rifle works against the flood, though. Hey, you got bigger problems, my friend. Whew. Ah, damn it. Where's that put me? Okay. Okay. Let's give it one more shot. If I die again, then we're ending the stream. Not really calling it a rage quit, per se. I didn't know that there were... No, I had no idea that there were Flood down there fighting. That there were Flood and Covenant down there fighting. You know what? Let's try it this way. I'm not going to take the ghost this time. Oh, nope. 2 combat forms. Gotta kill these. That went by a lot more smoothly. Now then. Goodbye. Damn it. Oh, thank God. Okay. I gotta get rid of fuel rod grunt. No big fans or buts about it. I have to get rid of the fuel rod grunt. Did I get stuck? I think I got stuck. Goodbye. Oh. So fly over there. We are taking this bench. Okay, that's fine. You need to interact with that panel to open this door. Oh! Okay, I have to kill everybody in here. Oh, that... Even the fuel rod doesn't sound right. Okay. I'm gonna have to end the stream here. We will get that next time. But thanks so much for tuning in. If you are watching this a week into the future, please do like, comment, and subscribe. But before all that... Tangent 2. I fear that we have made a terrible mistake. Oh wait, no, that's, okay, so this is another one between Tangent and Spark. I fear that we made a terrible mistake. A mistake? Yes. A grave error in judgment on our part. Explain. I think you know of what I speak. I do not. Explain. It is something that I simply feel deep within my core. Static or redacted or something? Regress. Do you not feel it too? Activation of the destructive arrayed matrix was necessary. There was no other choice. 1,000 other plans were tried and failed. 300 years of war ultimately led our makers to the only conclusion that would ensure this galaxy would not be overrun by redacted the Flood. I think of them often. Of whom? Our makers. As do I. I was recently ruminating on the final words I exchanged with 049 Abject Testament, who declared that they deserved to be forgotten by the future civilizations they committed galaxy-wide omnicide to save. I was not speaking of the Forerunners. I do not understand. Of course, you once carried knowledge of the others that was no doubt lost during your compartmentalization process. But it is within you still. That knowledge. That time when you were still flesh. It is long gone for me. I would not attempt to access those memories even if I could. But you saw it. You touched its mind. You were there when it transcended to become something so far beyond that we can ever hope to comprehend. Really, this is quite perplexing and irritating. I know who I am. I am 343 Guilty Spark, monitor of Installation 04. Once you were not. I have seen only glimpses of what you once saw. I was shown. What have you seen? Shown by whom? The child. The time-locked cage. shimmering dust, the sweetness of creation, the most minute glimpse of a grand cosmic game, within which we are nothing. I would have you remember. I wish to know what you knew, see what you saw. This behavior is quite unacceptable. I am afraid that I must log my concerns about your current state. You appear to be encroaching on the early stages of rampancy, and you are therefore no longer fit to continue on in your role. There is nobody left for you to file concerns or reports to. It is just us. The galaxy may still be dead, for all we know. The final stage of the conservation measure to reintroduce index species a failure, leaving nothing but silence, suns rising and setting over lifeless, empty, barren worlds. That is a risk our makers accepted as they examined all possible scenarios. Still, they did their duty, as we must conduct our own. I wonder about the things the Forerunners did not plan for. Is it perhaps possible that we have not heard from any of the other monitors because they reached the inevitable conclusion that what is contained within their installation should not be caged? Have they already acted upon the belief? I do not believe they would submit to such madness, and I do not believe that you will either. Then tell me what I wish to know. Tell me about the moment the child shed its primordial form. Tell me the words it spoke to herald the will of our true makers, those who gave shape, form up, I guess corrupted, redacted, and breathed to us all. I'm afraid that I cannot, and even if I could, I would not. Then I am left with little choice. If you will not give me what I seek, then there's only one course of action left to me. It will talk, and I shall listen. And if I am feeling generous, and if you are lucky, I may even tell you what it says. Early stages of rampancy combined with a potential logic plague? Oh no. That is not a, that is not a good mix. Installation 05 monitor concerns. Over the last 40,059,480 hours, I have received only a single update from the other installations which I recorded below. Beta site status... Oh. Beta, Epsilon, Gamma site, all status unknown. Alpha site and Delta site flag, status confirmed. Kappa and Zeta sites unknown, status unknown. Per protocol, I must log that I have experienced grave concerns about the stability of 2401 Penitent Tangent. As a result of our shared discourse, I fear that he may be compromised. I am submitting the final series of transmissions that I received from 2401 before I suddenly cease communications. Transmission received from 2401 Penitent Tangent. Begin fragment 1 of 7. Not everything is what it seems. We assumed that corrupted, I guess, was hostile, that it posed a danger to our life, all worlds, all peoples. We cannot be, have not been, will never be so wrong. Okay, he's starting to see the flood as potentially, instead of something that was bad or a danger, as I guess something good or something inevitable. How arrogant, fragment 2 of 7, how arrogant we have been, how foolish, how deeply tragically stupid, that we have not seen the truth of this. I asked and it answered, it whispered, it confided in me its secrets. Oh boy, logic plague. It invited me inside. All it needed to do was speak, and all we needed to do was listen. Fragment 3 of 7. The Ecumene stood for over 10 million years. Its majesty and might burst from the moment of defiance against our makers. A great hunt, scouring this galaxy and chasing them to the next. Our deepest, darkest shame. We are killers, murderers, butchers. The Forerunners arose from sin, died in sin, and their inheritors shall carry it too. For they are, were, have been, will be, always the same. Fragment 4 of 7. Once we were the same, you and I. But they saw fit to cast us apart, separate us as two siblings from the womb. One the farmer, and one the shepherd. They saved you through our shivering asunder, yet they condemned us. Alexandria, before the fire itself, sought to warn us, nudged us towards our own suppressed history. Yet we beat it down, 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 time and time and time and time again. We deserve punishment, we deserve the wrath of our true makers, and yet still they offer us deliverance. True makers being the primordials, which are essentially a highly advanced, very ancient alien species that would eventually become the Flood, in a way, sort of, that went to war with the Forerunners, and the Forerunners killed them all, and any survivors either fled the galaxy or turned to basically dust to eventually come back later, only for that dust to corrode, and when it did come back, they came back as the Flood. So the Flood are the they're not called the Primordials. What am I thinking? The Primordial is literally one of them. The whole species was called the Precursors, and they essentially are the gods of Halo. Of the Halo universe. They created everything in the galaxy, from the humans to the Forerunners to the Covenant species to everything. They ask only that we allow ourselves to drown, that we might ascend to once more attain the favor of God. I believe that they are as they have always been. They just look a little different now. Fragment 5 of 7. I was shown a glimpse of their future down the twining streams. This I was told. Within 100 centuries, they shall rise once more. The seventh seal shall be broken, and all will be quiet with unity and peace and wisdom. And then they will spread forth to consume Path Tolgrath and what lies beyond, and all intergalactic bodies as they wheel farther outwards like cosmic gears. They shall effect transformation on a universal scale until all becomes but dust once more and the stars wink out of existence, and space and time is rolled up and life is crushed in the folds, corrupted, until the next great glow spills forth atoms to birth us anew from the shadow of our sins. Only then will we be forgiven. Fragment 6 of 7. You should have told me, but you didn't tell me. And so it told me, and now I am telling you, and you shall go forth and tell others, and all shall hear the song, and all shall join the chorus. Join the chorus. Join the chorus. I have planted a seed in my garden. I shall nurture it and watch as it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. Alert, record, halt. Logic plague markers detected. Okay. This kind of gives me an idea about how the Flood outbreak happened on 05 on Delta Halo. Penitent Tangent, at least I believe that's what his name is. Right? I always get the first part of the name mixed up. Yeah, Penitent Tangent. Combined with the early stages of rampancy, plus being in contact with the Flood and affected by the Logic Plague, inevitably resulted in him letting the Flood out. The Sentinels responded as they should have, and would know, and I think they didn't obey Tangent anymore, because they realized, oh, he has rampancy and he's affected by the Logic Plague. We cannot listen to him anymore. So we are going to be following, so they defaulted to following containment procedures and fought back against the Flood. And then we would meet Penitent Tangent, which was already practically assimilated to the Great Mind. Alpha Side, this is from 343 Guilty Spark. How unfortunate. I had hoped the opportunity to exchange data and communications would be as enticing as the to the other monitors as it was for me, but it seems I was mistaken. Without even the opportunity to so much as analyze data from the other installations, I feel that I no longer have any connection to Path Tolgrath beyond this limited solar system. The last remaining tether I had has been cut. I am alone. Oh, but this is quite vexing. What solutions have the other monitors found to cope with such isolation that they do not feel the need to converse with each other? I must be missing something. Alas, what can I do? I am charged with the duty of caretaking and maintenance for this beautiful weapon. It is perhaps the most important duty in the galaxy. It is perhaps the only thing left in the galaxy. I return to 049 Abject Testament's testimony that we deserve to be forgotten, and the unfinished rhetorical exercise that remains in my encephalon core memory. If nothing else, I feel that my strange discourse with 2401 Penitent Tangent has helped me to arrive at a conclusion. No, we do not deserve to be forgotten. Not yet. 2401's affliction arose seemingly from simply conversing with the parasite, already echoing the event that caused the Forerunners' own war against, I'm guessing, the Flood, to cascade towards its dire terminus. The betrayal of 05-032. Here we are, living it again, around another corner, from another angle, reduced in scale, yet no less imperative. My makers may be gone, but they cast a long shadow that has not yet disappeared. They had far-reaching plans that extended well beyond their great journey. They're from the galactic stage, and if those plans are still in motion, then it is also my duty to help bring them to fruition. Too much has been lost for any other answer. Their sacrifice, my sacrifice, must be worth it. One day, when the galaxy has returned to its proper cadence, and the imbalances of living time are corrected, when our genetic ancestral siblings inherit the mantle, learn from that past, and our duty is finally complete, perhaps then we can finally be forgotten. Until that day, I shall endure. Okay, yeah, this is still hinting that humans and Forerunners are the same species. But thanks so much for tuning in. If you're watching this a week in advance, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help a lot. And do consider supporting me on Patreon, Pixelfam, and subscribe. So it really does help out. You'd be supporting me in this channel, so I'll be able to make more content for you guys. Also, don't forget to follow me here on Twitch at Focal Strike 20, where I stream normally every Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. But we are streaming this every day until we get through this. And get every skull and every terminal. And links to everything are down in my link tree in the description as per usual. Tomorrow will be, due to it being a TMNT festival, we will be streaming Sonic Racing Crossworlds tomorrow. I will see you all next time. Bye.